As anticipated, the Fed raised policy rates by 0.25% at their March meeting. They also hinted at more increases to come this year. Mortgage rates have already risen in anticipation of this and will likely continue the pattern. So does that mean all refinancing is over? Absolutely not. Hi, I'm Lori.richmon with Westcorp Mortgage Group, and I know it sounds counterintuitive to do a refinance when rates are rising, but you've got to understand rates are rising on everything. Home equity lines, credit cards, everything. So here's an example of a refinance in a rising rate environment that was a great win for my clients. A husband and wife started their own business a couple of years ago. And like with all newly self-employed businesses, they acquired a bunch of debt getting the business up and running. Well, the business is doing great now, but these folks felt strapped trying to pay off all the credit card debt. So they called me to see if I had any ideas on how they could get some payment relief. Now, understand, initially they did not want to touch their mortgage because they still had a nice low 2.875% interest rate, which of course is understandable. But I had to point out that the credit cards they were paying had interest rates in the 15 to 23% range, which makes it hard to get ahead if you can't pay the balances off each month. So I ran some numbers for them to show them what their current monthly bills were totaling, and then I ran the numbers to show them how a debt consolidation refinance could help them get relief immediately. I'm telling you this because a lot of folks have accumulated credit card debt, or they have a home equity line of credit with a rate that is just adjusted higher. And they're struggling each month. They're struggling trying to make all of their payments, but still sitting on that sweet 2 to 3% mortgage rate. Now, that is a great rate, but if you're struggling to make your other monthly payments, it would be a good idea to look into other options to get your payments down. Because it's not just the rate on the mortgage that you should think about. It's also the rates you're paying on those credit cards and home equity lines of credit. So long story short, we were able to save them $920 per month, and I even showed them how they could pay off their new 30-year mortgage in 14 years. This was such a great win for these clients that I wanted to share it with you, just in case you know someone that could use some help reducing their monthly bills. Please, please, please check your statements and reach out if you want me to run some numbers for you for a refinance. And if you're thinking of a home purchase, it may pay to get started now before we see further rate increases. Thanks for watching. This is Lori.richmon with Westcorp Mortgage Group. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Lori.richmon Mortgage Team, for other helpful home financing tips.